Hi, everybody. Welcome to Monkey Island Madness. This is a live show taped over on Ustream.tv. Come over and join us if you want. I already did one show today, and now I'm going to do another quick one because I still got time left and I don't want to disappoint the ladies. So, we made this storage box for my Neocolor 2s in the last stream, so if you're interested in seeing anything like that, go check it out. It is the perfect size. It holds them perfectly. I'm very happy with it. So if you want, go look that up. It's called Storage Box for Neo 2s, I think. So you can learn how to make that little box out of a cereal box. And now I'm just going to probably start a quick coloring page. I don't have time to finish anything, but yeah. And I just grabbed this one because it's cute. It's colorful quotes, coloring book, delight in the little things. I'm a huge quote fan. I love quotes. I love inspirational. I love whatever. So don't quit. Be happy. This one's cute because, like, this is a smaller version of the drawing, and then it gives you a palette. So you could draw, color it just like theirs. I'm not one who generally does that, but yeah, you could. Here's real pastel-y kind of colors. Every day is an adventure. Do more of what makes you happy. That's why I like to art. Arting makes me happy. Cooking makes me mad. Then why do I cook every day? That's what I want to know. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. You are so loved. Live, laugh, love. Peace begins with a smile. Good vibes only. You are my sunshine. Keep moving forward. Do all things with kindness. Live with passion. Love is all you need. Find beauty in everything. Bye, Pat. Be always blooming. Dare to fail. Now there you go. Dare to fail. If you don't try, you'll never fail, but you'll never succeed either. Delight in the little things. Love and hope anchor the soul. Be silly, be honest, be kind. Just a big old love. If you see in any of these you want me to start coloring, you've got this. Reach for the stars. I was wanting to do one of these, but these are kind of big. As the beginning page in my planner or whatever book, bullet journal, whatever you call it. Life is good. I love life is good. Maybe that, I'm going to go get my book. Hang on. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get my book and measure that and see if it'll fit in there. Be right back. All right, I'm back. I had to go get my book. Oops, that was a big old goof up. Anyway, all right, you guys, what a mess I'm creating here. This is my book, okay, my life book. It's got everything for the last 2 years in it. If I have to remember something, whatever. This is my book, okay? Look at how big it is, all right? Can you see that? I know that's very close up. This monster or beast started out as one of these. It's the Miguel Ruiz book, and this is my new one that I'm going to start for 2017. I don't think I'm going to put 2 years in the book this year. I think what I'm going to do to keep it from becoming such a monster as this one, I think I'm going to cut out about every other page and use it for a year. Yeah, so, but what I'd like is to do that color page, Life is Good, because I believe that. I think life is as good as you make it. So, if Life is Good will fit, of course it was before that, right? We're getting close, I think. Yeah, it's somewhere close. You've got this. Reach for the stars. The best is yet to come. Dream big. All right, where did you go? Life is Good. I wouldn't mind having that, Life is Good, as the first page in my book this year. It is. It's a beast, isn't it, Eileen? It is a beast. I love my beast. Yeah, next time I'll, I think, yeah, the next time I stream, I will be in my new book. It is a beast of a book, but it's a fun beast. All right, so we're looking at probably, let's see, I'm going to say 5.5 inches that way by 8 inches that way. Yep, the Life is Good ribbon. Oh, this way it's going to be tight, tight, tight. That's okay. I'll cut off the edges, I think. It is a fluffy beast. That may be the first page in my book, The Life is Good, because that is a good theme. I like Be Bold. What's the name of that beast notebook? It's, I'll just put it up here. I call it Miguel Ruiz. Miguelrius. You can order this on Amazon, but I think it's like $18 or something. I don't know. It's not really focusing very good, is it? But you can go to Barnes & Noble and buy it for $9.95. So, yeah, and it's got graph paper in it, which I love. There's just no downside to these. I love these notebooks. And if you goof it up for $10, throw it away and get a new one. Who cares? Make a copy and shrink it down to size. That's a good idea. I could do that. Okay, you want to see my book again? And what do we have in the book? I have everything in this book. There's a monthly calendar, there's a daily to-do list, there's decorations, there's quotes, there's some of everything. There's Christmas last year. I mean, if I flip through here, there's some of everything in this book. Just whatever I feel like. $20.99. Oh, baby. Yeah, go into Barnes & Noble. Sometimes the Barnes & Nobles don't have them, but $88.32. Are you hosing me? Go into Barnes & Noble, $10. $88. They're made in Spain, so they're imported to every country except Spain. That's expensive. Yeah. No, I would say if you have to pay $88 for it, it ain't worth it. Come over to the United States, go to Barnes & Noble. That's crazy. I'm just looking. Believe in Yourself. I like that one. Oh, and then these are just, I did not color these. The book came with these colored pages in it. Peace begins with a smile. You are so loved. Dream big. Be happy. Oh, you know what? All these colored ones, I think they're the ones that they shrunk down. Yeah, I think, no, they're not. All right, never mind. I'm a big fat liar. Don't just fly, soar. Now see, this kind of book, what I would do is I would color maybe that bird and put it in my book. No Barnes & Noble. I wonder what it would cost to mail to Canada. I've learned my lesson about mailing books to Canada, though. I bought that house book for Linda White Holloway. Cost me $38. I think I paid $4 for the book. Cost me $38 to mail it to her. But she's worth it, and I don't mind that. But still, that's why I'm not offering to go pick it up and mail it to you, Orla. I learned my lesson. Family is everything. I love my selfie. I do love my selfie. Live, love, explore. The best things in life are free. That's absolutely true. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. These are all quotes that I should cut this out and send it to Jonna. Happy camper. Make it happen. Be filled with joy. You know, Orla, or my Canadian friends, if I was in your shoes and I wanted something like that, I think I would get on Amazon.ca and just search for maybe graph journals or, yeah, I don't know. That's insane. Insane. Life is short, buy the dress. See, in my world, that would say life is short, buy the sweatpants. Or the hoodie. Oh, I like that sun. Light tomorrow with today. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Enjoy the ride. I don't like motorcycles. You are stellar. See, I would cut that out. Just you are stellar. And send it to my niece or whatever. I wouldn't color that whole page. Home is where the heart is. If you smile at a stranger, they might smile back. There's always time for tea. Yeah, I wish there was a Barnes & Noble in Joplin. I'd go pick up 10 of them. Wake up with a smile. Dance in the rain. Dream, create, and inspire. Now, Laura, compared to the kind of books, color books you like, this one is a big sappy book. But the reason I picked this, honestly, is because just like, let me see, I saved my place. Oh, I gotta get the beast out. Let me see. I think January of this year I did. That's July. Where is my January? I'm looking. I think I started my new year. Yeah, see, I just colored that to put in my book. And that's what I want to do with this one. So well, you know what? Barnes & Noble, is Chapters owned by Barnes & Noble or Barnes & Noble owned by Chapters? You might try there. Daydreams are for the soul. Don't quit. Okay, I think that's where we started. So, I don't know. The one I'm liking... Of course, I'm running out of time as we go. I probably will never put this on YouTube, but... Yeah, it is sappy. But I'm kind of sappy. Alright, Barnes & Noble ships out in however customers need to understand properly the customer. Okay, so if they will ship to Canada, but they're going to tack customs on it. See, if it was a gift, you don't have to pay customs. But yeah, it gets pricey, I swear to God. I wish that whole page was smaller because that would be my first page. The best is yet to come, because I always believe that. I want to go through life being a hopeful, happy person that believes that life is good now, but it can be better still. But I like Life is Good. Life is Good is a good one. I'm going to tear that out. I'm going to color it, and I'm going to put it in my book. It's perforated, and then the back, life does not have to be perfect to be wonderful. So, there you go. I'll go ahead and start this real quick. Or maybe what I'll do is save it for next time and show you some of the other sappy junk that I've colored. These are all just, oh my gosh, the glare is unbelievable. These are just things that I've colored. I like coloring designs, very repetitive, because I commonly color on the couch. This one I have never finished. Oh, the glare is going to drive me crazy. This one I've kind of got shaded, but the colors aren't even coming out. Eileen, I bet you love this one because it's pink. I'll bet. My book is coming apart. Here, let me pour you a tall glass to get over it. That is so typical of me. This is me. Yep, yep, yep. I put these in here backwards. I like repetitive designs because I color on the couch. I love this one. The ripping, oh, I rip shit out. Oops, so I rip stuff out of the book all the time. I did start recording. Okay, I love this one. I love the colors of this one. This one reminds me of Norwegian Rose Malling. No, I did not make the designs. I'm pretty sure. No, none of these I drew. I love this one too. So they're not all sappy. Laura caught it. This one's cute. To the world you may be one person. But to one person you might be the world. These are Mary Engelbreit, out of the Mary Engelbreit book. You must accept what isn't so that you can move forward with what is. And isn't that the truth? This is just a design. I love this design, actually, and I love the colors. Those are my colors. Blue, green, and purple. I don't care about these so much. They're okay. But it's just mindless coloring, that's all. I don't care. I like this one. I like the colors in this one. Be kind. It's hard to be a person. Is that not the truth? It's hard to be me. Now this one I think didn't have the checkered border. I think I added that. I didn't like it without anything on the edge. So this one was totally mindless. Check it out. Just a whole page of that. But I would cut that up and turn it into, like, that could be my postage. I love the Mary Engelbreit designs too. I didn't buy, like, she's got a Christmas one out right now. I didn't buy that, and I didn't buy her second one. So these were like the Walmart mindless ones. Yeah. So, and my book fell apart. So there you go. And then I've got a bunch more somewhere, but I don't know where. But the ones that I tore out of the book, I just put in there. So I'll quickly just start this so I can have one page done for my book. All right, and I'm so well prepared that I don't have water in my water brush. I'm going to do the base layer with some Neo2s. So be thinking about what color you want the background of Life is Good. I already know what color I think I want it. But I'll take suggestions, Eileen. Do it green, do it green. It won't be pink. I know that. I'm laughing at chat. I'm not reading it out loud. I'm just laughing at it. Alright, now I've got water in my brush. And I'm cleaning it because, yeah, I don't know that I cleaned it when I used it last. So, alright, we're going to use our happy little new Neo 2 box. Laura says pink. Angel said baby blue. Or Orla said baby blue. I was thinking, I could either do it, no, I'm going to do it a light color so that I can do the shading. Purple, lime green, aqua blue. Alright, let's see. I actually thought light blue with the lettering in dark blue. Dee Dee said it this morning, and I'm going to say it again, because if you noticed in most of the pages that I showed you guys, I never use more than probably, on a very complicated page like this, I would limit myself to probably 5 colors. So I think I'm going to do light blue with dark blue lettering, because my favorite color is dark blue. No surprise there, huh? This is my favorite light blue in the Neo 2s. It is light blue. I'll show you my choices for light blue. Turquoise blue. Light cobalt blue. And then just light blue. My choice would be one of these two. Boring used light green and bright orange. Look at this. I show this every time, Eileen. Every time, you knucklehead. Did I not use lime green on that? Hello? Lime green and orange? You're crazy. Not in my book. Remember, whatever I do, I have to live with for the whole year. So, we're going to do, okay, and on this, alright, and I don't like to color directly on a hard surface, so I'm going to give myself a padding. And this is just a piece of Bristol, but it pads it good enough. So, and because it's a big area, I'm going to go ahead and color the area and then wet it. So it doesn't have to be nice. And I'm going to go right over the lettering, because the lettering is going to be darker than the background. Oh, actually, I'll show you guys. I said this to somebody, the way I do large areas a lot of times is with a baby wipe. So I might go ahead and just spread this around with a baby wipe. The only thing is you have to be kind of careful around the edges. Can you guys see what I'm doing, or did I just color all that off screen? Yay me. It does not have to be nice. I'll fix it up here in a little while. Okay, and on something like this, probably what I would do is a black background. I love black backgrounds. Love them. Alright. That was quick, eh? Looks like a first grader. Did it. Yep. Let me get a baby wipe out. I need baby wipes bad. In fact, I'm going to write that on my list right now. I can get them when I go to town tomorrow. Yay me. Because these are, I'm getting at the end of the pack. And these are getting really dry. I don't like them, so I'll spray it and moisten it. All right, you guys, there's 20 minutes until Jean. Eileen, if you're not busy, you might want to go ahead and start trying to wake up Jean right now. It might take you that long. Jean, wake up. Hey, Jean. All right. My baby wipe is probably about as wet as it would have been if it just came out of the package, but it's not wet enough that I could squeeze water out of it. So what I do is wrap it around my finger like this. And remember, this paper is not designed for water, okay? So it's going to crinkle. Well, she may pass out then, Eileen. Eileen said if I use, and see, if I do the background black, I don't have to be so careful on the edges of this. I'll go back in and get the edges later. But this is how I move the Neo 2s on if I'm doing a big area. Can you guys see that? And I'll have less crinkling because I'm I'm not saturating the paper. I'm just barely getting it wet. I mean, I'll get some crinkles still, no doubt, but and if I feel like my baby wipe gets too dry, I just go ahead and wet it again. No big deal. But the color comes out nice and even. Like, see, the color is coming out real nice and even compared to what it was. And you're going, well, how this is hardly coloring. Well, isn't the whole idea just to get pigment down? Yeah, I don't have to take half a day doing it. I just wet my baby wipe a little bit and I might have gotten it too wet. If I did, I'll put color back on and go over it. And that's the thing. Like, you tend to pick up a lot of the pigment on your baby wipe. So if you need to, just let it dry and go back and add more pigment later. Jean. Oh, okay, so you guys learned something there. All right, and now I'm going to go ahead and clean up the edges with the water brush. And I don't know why, because I like the tips. Of course, this one doesn't have one, but I always take the color out of the blunt end, not the sharp end. Yeah, probably so I don't have to mess with the sharpened end. And then if I wanted to put this back down on paper again, I don't have to worry about this end being wet and smushing onto the paper. Smushing is a technical term used only in the coloring environment. Yeah, smushing. Something wrong with me. I know what it is. I hang out with Eileen. And see, I went over the edges there. Coloring outside the lines has never bothered me. I'll clean it up. I'll fix it. I mean, I don't want to be just a mess about it, but I'm not going to let that make me decide that, oh, I wrecked the page, I can't finish it. I'll figure it out later. I'll probably do the background black to cover it, so get over it. With that blue, like it was actually when I did it like with the baby wipe, and it's hard for you guys to see, but it almost looks like a sky, you know, like when you get those kind of cloudy skies. where you have misty kind of clouds. That's what it looks like. And I shouldn't even be worrying about this panel too much because I'm going to put this panel that I'm working on right now in the background, because to differentiate, you know, it would be in shadow because it's behind the panel that has life on it. Alright, so that, as far as I'm concerned, that light blue ribbon is good enough. If I want to add more later, I always can. Now I'm going to do the, do I have a bell? I wish I had, you know, one of those blow horns that you push on, it goes whoo, real loud. I would do that. Jean, wake up! Jean, Jean, Jean! Time to wake up, Jean! Jean streams after I do for you YouTube viewers, and not uncommonly does she go to sleep and miss her own streams. So we're trying to wake her up because she's due on in 15 minutes. And yeah, if we don't wake her up, she's likely to miss her own stream. I'm loving my box, you guys, because I can see all the dark blues all at once. Alright, what color do I want the lettering? I do want it kind of dark. And also, too, like at this point, I could not do that lettering at all, and maybe I won't. Maybe I'll go back and do it with either ink, because I don't mind mixing types of medium on my pages. I'll do Neo 2, I'll do ink, I'll do, well, I don't want to say I don't do acrylic. I don't do much acrylic. Colored pencil, there will definitely be colored pencil on this page, I promise you. I'm just moving around some of this pigment now. So now I'm deciding, I am going to go ahead and do the behind the front panels, and I'm trying to decide. I wish I had a spare paper. I do now. Okay, sometimes if I'm not sure what color I want to use on top of, I'll just make myself like a pretend page so I can see what color I like best. Let her sleep. Jean! She hasn't slept in 28 hours? Are you hosing me? And she had a doctor's... Oh, Jean is bound to miss her own stream today. Yeah, if she hasn't slept in... Oh, 28 hours? I didn't know that. Okay, one color I love, and in my Prismacolors, I know what it is. This is royal blue. I like a Copenhagen blue. But I'm thinking I might like this night blue. Yep, that's going to be my shadow blue right there. But I'll go ahead and do all the blues for you. Okay, this is that's the first one. That's too dark. This one's not bad either. This one is Prussian blue. Well, that's pretty close to Copenhagen. Okay, that's why. Okay, there's all the blues that I can use on top of, or that I could choose to use. My favorite is this top one here. I like that one though too, the last one. But I think I'm going to go with the first one. If you guys think different, you better speak now or forever hold your peace. Okay? My page is fairly dry now. So I'm going to go ahead. Put the blue darkest, of course, next to the line where the shadow would be the darkest. And there's where it's not dry. You can see where this one's going to be pretty dark the whole way. Okay, here we go. Who's a naughty girl? We're talking about whether or not we should be waking Jean up. Because I didn't realize she had a doctor's appointment today. So I don't know. I know, and she's been working like a fiend on that project for her family for Christmas, so Jean, if you're sleeping, maybe we should leave you alone and just try and be nice and polite people, which is out of character for us. For some of us. Me and Eileen anyway. Okay, now I'm just going to go ahead and move that blue out. And I'm wiping my my brush so that I have control over the color, because I'm going to feather this out into the light blue until it disappears. And then I can always go back with my Prismacolor pencils or more Neo2s, whatever I want. I can always go back and darken it if I want to later. I had to pick up I had gotten a little bit of that pigment over into the light blue where I did not want it. So that's another trick. If you guys don't know it, just go ahead, clean your brush, get it a little wet, and you can pick it right back up. So see how I've kind of graduated the color? I can go in and make that darker later if I want to. So this I'm going to try and keep a consistent color of darkness, because there might be some variation of shade in here, but it would be right here in the center where the light would hit the most. So I can go back and pick up some color out of there later. But this would all be about equally in shadow. Eileen, in all seriousness, did you try and tweet Jean to see if she even wanted to stream? She may want to just stay asleep. And if she wants to, I'll stay on for a little while longer. When does she leave for her, when does she leave for her family's house? I know she's got to get all that stuff done, you know, so we're walking a fine line here between letting her sleep and making sure she gets her stuff done. Because I know she won't want to work on it when she's at her family's. Okay, can you see that? It's not very even, But I'll go back in and even it out with my Prismacolors. I'll just get a nice base color here. And then if I need to even it out, I can even it out with Prismas because it's so much easier to do that way. And you can kind of feel when you've got too much color, not necessarily color, but binder on your brush. So when I lean over and wipe it off, it's because I'm getting too much binder moving around. And I think it just takes experience to know that. And believe me, I use my Neo 2s a lot. They don't look like it though, huh? They look like brand new practically. Look at them. Well, maybe not brand new. But, like, I use these things all the time. These will last forever. And I love that. I don't mind paying a lot for stuff that's going to last forever. What angers me is paying a lot for a gel pen or something and then it doesn't write. Like my birthday present. But they went back. So I can't be mad forever. And you guys are going, wow, that looks really uneven. And it does. She leaves Wednesday morning. Okay. So I don't know. She may want to get up to work on her little project. I don't know. I can't give you guys advice because I don't know. Because I know she had more to do on it, or I thought she did. I thought she said she did. We got 5 minutes to decide. And if you're using these water brushes and you haven't had a lot of experience with them, if you need more water at the tip, do not do it while you're in the midst of something. Move it off the page, puke out some water, and then go back to your page. Believe me, I know that. Been there, done that, learned the hard way. Okay. All right, I'm pretty okay with that. It's a little dark right in here. I'll go ahead and move some of this around, but probably what I'll end up doing is making those edges a lot darker with the Prismas. And I'm going to make, like I like how this feathers out down here. So I'm going to redo this up here on the top a little bit. I moved the pigment, I think, too much. Or I wiped too much off. So I'm going to add some back. Simple stuff. There, that looks more real to me now. Geez, my stomach is growling. And if you get too much, just pick some of it back up. And then move the rest around. There. I'm liking that. That looks more realistic to me now. Isn't that the truth, Orla? Yeah, you especially ordering stuff on Amazon too. I guess they're commenting about my my gel pen comment about that's maddening to order expensive gel pens and then have one of them or multiple of them not work or something. It is. It's just a stab in the dark, really, when you order stuff sometimes, what you're going to end up with. Alright, now I have to consider something. I'm going to do the whole background black. See how there are, like that stem is just a line? I would somehow have to accommodate that. So now I'm having second thoughts about that. My favorite gel pens that I found so far are made in Japan. Yeah, now I'm not sure that I'm liking the black idea because so much of this design in here. Of course, I'm probably not ever going to use a lot of that. I might cut out the flowers, these flowers, and put in my book. I think that's what I'm going to do. This is not going to stay as an entire sheet. I'm pretty sure. The Life is Good is going in my book. I use my Neo 2s by the brush to take off the Neo to paper, rarely Neo to paper, and then use the water brush. Yeah, that's pretty much how I do it too. Yeah, I rarely color directly on the page. Only big areas do I do that. Yeah. A lot of times you don't see stuff too until it dries a little bit. I got Neo 2 on my hand. Alright. Every time you go into Michael's, you pick one up. What do you pick up? Michael's doesn't sell Neo 2s, do they? Maybe they do in Canada, heck, I don't know. Okay, I'm just going right down the center here to move and pick up pigment. So the center there is lighter. Can you see that, what I'm doing there? And you got to be kind of careful, really. At this point, I've probably messed with that paper enough with the amount of water I have on it. So now, anything I want to change, I need to probably do with pencil after it is absolutely, completely dry. You pick up a few what, Orla? Because down here, Michael's doesn't sell Neo 2s. Not singly. I don't even know if they sell the sets. I don't think they do. Gel pens. Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, now I'm picking out some yellows and yellow oranges. I do like this flower here. This one here. So that will probably end up in my book. So, I think I'm going to see, because the way I left my Neo 2s all smushing together in that box, I'm going to clean the tip. Look, it had icky color on it. That's what made me mad the other day. I got blue. Alright, that's all cleaned up now. You have to clean them up just like a little baby bottom. Okay, I'll go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and color this as if I'm using the whole sheet, but I'm not going to use the whole sheet, I know. But I will use it different places in my book. Okay, so I'm using blue. The yellow is golden yellow. I think I'm going to use a darker orange. I'm cleaning them up since they're in their own little box now. I love Neos. Look at how vibrant and rich that is. And I use like zero pigment at all. Zero. And I'm not worried about going out the lines because I'm using a dark color around it. When I'm not sure, I'd be a little bit more careful. I think Jean's sleeping through her stream, you guys. Yeah, sometimes that's right, Margaret, that there's not a lot to cut out in these busy books. Yeah, that is absolutely true. But like that flower and the banner of Life is Good, yeah, I'll cut that out and use that, and the rest of it, I don't care about it. Nothing as good as Neo2s. Eileen, when you sold me, you really sold me. Because if I had to choose between the Neo2s and the Inktense, I'm glad I don't have to. But if I had to, Neo would win for sure. For sure, for sure. All right, I just looked. Eileen is over there trying to wake Jean up. I just checked Twitter. So, but yeah. Well, you know what, Eileen, honestly, I know you don't like the Inktense. I do like the Inktense. I think for certain applications is when I like Inktense. In my book, The Beast that you just saw, I use the Inktense a lot in that because they don't move and they're easy to write on top of, or yeah, so I use Inktense a lot in that book. But I had Inktense long before I had Neo2s. You know, I don't know, Laura, I probably have an email that tells me by now when it's coming, but I haven't checked email in a couple days. Because I've been baking cookies and streaming and hanging out with Mary because she's had a bad couple of days. And yeah. So I haven't looked. I don't know yet. But I'm thinking, usually, if you order from those used booksellers, they get them out like 2 to 3 days from the time they order, and then 2 or 3 days from then. So I'm thinking it should be here, by the end of this week or early next week. Exactly. I agree, Eileen. If you have Neo2s, Prismacolors, and Real Brush markers, it's all you need. That's the truth. Well, no, I'm not going to agree with you completely. You have to have every pen ever made. Okay? Yeah. All right, I'm getting so sidetracked. See, you guys, I watch some of you guys do your color books, and you're just so meticulous, and I think, oh, man, they're so meticulous. I'm just like, get it done. I'm not meticulous at all. But I think it looks good in the end. I mean, I'm going to do leaves, so I'm going to use green here in a minute, Eileen. I may, after I cut out my saying, I may use some of these too for just like journaling cards. You know, I'll cut them out that size and then journal on the back of them and put them in my book as a tip-in. I've used them that way a lot of times. And I'm just going to finish this flower so you can see. Poor Jean, sleeping like a baby. The thing about sleeping during the day for me, though, is if I lay down and take a nap during the day, I have just guaranteed myself that I am not sleeping tonight. So that's why you will rarely, unless I'm just not feeling good or my back's hurting or something, you will hardly ever see me lay down. Bye, Orla. Have a nice nap. Yeah, you'll hardly ever see me lay down during the day. I will make myself stay up because I love to sleep at the appropriate time. If I ever get my days and nights mixed up, I'm done for. Nothing in my life will be good ever, ever, ever again. And see, sometimes I just kind of try and weigh this out. Does it make sense that I'm doing this in Neo 2 when I have to be so careful with the water and everything? Or would it be just as simple to get out the colored pencil and go for it? That's what I don't know. Something small like this, I probably would just get my pencils out and do the base layer in pencil. But my Neos are right here, so what the heck. Hi, Jen. Okay, I'll stay on a little bit longer because Jen's here. But keep in mind, it's getting a little late here, and I still don't even have a decent idea for dinner. Well, unless I thaw out some ham and beans, but I have to thaw them too, though. Yeah, I don't even have a plan for dinner. I wish Robert cooked. That's the one thing I really wish. I wish he cooked. I'm just coloring, Jen. I'll show you what I made, Jen. I used to be keeping my Neocolor 2s just laying down in a tray. And so today I made them their own little storage box. So this is their Neocolor 2 storage box. And it's got 3 little dividers. You know, so now I have 4 sections. And they all fit in here perfectly, beautifully, with the brushes. And yeah, so that was my project that I did first. And now Jean is supposed to be on, but we kind of think she's napping. So, I just got orders from Eileen that I have to stay on longer because Jean is napping and you're here. But I don't mind. I'll stay on a little while longer. I'd stay on for however long if I had dinner ready already. Aw, Jen. Oh, you just ruined my whole day. Are you kidding? A prawn cocktail followed by a T-bone steak and salad. Oh, man, you live large, girl. That sounds so good. If I wanted that, I'd have to drive all the way to Miami. Not Miami, Florida, Miami, Oklahoma. They say Miami, Florida. In Oklahoma, it's Miami. Spelled the same. Don't ask me why. I'm just really killing time here, Jen. Anybody can color a flower and leaves. I may or may not even put this on YouTube. I've not ever colored on stream before, so. I put down the base color with the Neos, and then I'll do the lighter and darker with Prismas. And my camera was too close up for the box and too far away for coloring. So there's no winning in this household. I wonder if the cow trampled Robert. He's not back yet. How long does it take to feed cows? I guess it depends on whether they're spoon trained, right? Don't answer something stupid like that. Really, I worry about him when he goes over to the farm because he's over there alone. I might have to just call him and find out that he's okay. You'll have to indulge me again. Yeah, see, I'm sitting here talking about dinner, and Jen just woke up. Hub said they feed themselves, don't they? Yeah, they do. I don't know what he's never had to do this before, Jen. He helps a guy out, a friend of ours, with, they have like a ranch with horses and cattle and stuff, and I was surprised when he said he had to go over and feed the cows today, because he's not really done that before. Of course, it's freezing cold, so I know why Robert's doing it, because Donnie doesn't want to. He'd rather pay Robert to do it. Because it's cold here today. Well, the sun is on my thermometer, so it says 70 degrees, but it's nowhere near 70 degrees out there. It might be 40. He's milking them? Oh my God, that would be insane. Robert's never been around cows. Neither have I either. There was a funny story. I was staying with a friend of my mom's at the other end of the lake long before I lived down here, and she had cattle. And one day I was at her house alone, and she lived on a somewhat busy highway. Somebody came to the door and said, "I think one of your cows is out on the highway." And I was the only one there. Hell, I'm from the city. I've never been within 10 foot of a cow, maybe not even that close. So I thought, well, I guess I got to go out and get the cow. I don't want the cow getting run over. So I went out into her garage and I found a rope and I walked out to the highway. I was out there, I don't know how long. Of course, the cow's not coming anywhere near me. And it wasn't too long before this old boy in a pickup truck stopped and he says, "You trying to catch that cow, young lady?" I was like, "Yeah." He said, "That's not how you catch a cow." It's like, "Well, how you catch a cow?" He says, "Go get a bucket with some feed in it, then he'll come to you." So he's not going to let you get anywhere near him with that rope. I was like, "Oh, okay, well, guess you know I'm from the city, huh?" I heard a car. I think Robert Vaughn is home. I'll double check. Hi, Sandra. Yep. That's his truck. So, he didn't get trampled by the cows. I'm just coloring, Sandra. I already finished my box project, and now I'm staying because we think Jean is sleeping through her stream. Tell him to listen to rap music when he's milking them. Why? Will they give him peppermint milk or something? Robert would be like me. If somebody said you need to milk a cow, I don't even know what I'd do. Hi, honey.
Hi, baby.
I'm still streaming.
Okay.
Did you get the cows taken care of? Oh, he disappeared quickly. He has to explain his experience? Okay. When he comes back down, he ran upstairs. I don't know. Either he's bleeding or I don't know. He left the car running, or the truck running out front. I know that.
Would you ask me if I got the cows fed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I told the ladies that you don't know anything about cows, just like me. And so now they want to know about your experience. What'd you do? Just have to throw hay to them or something? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did they come running? Were they happy to see you?
Oh, yes.
Really? Did any of them lick you on the face?
Nope. I went to town to get him that can filled with propane.
Yeah?
Got up there, got it filled up, got ready to pay the guy. No billfold.
Oh, Robert! So what did they said? Come back?
I just left the propane bottle. I said, I don't have any choice. I just said, I don't have a dime with me.
Why don't you hide some money in that truck,
Huh?
you cheapskate?
I'm going to. I'll be back in a little bit.
Put like $100 bill somewhere or something. Hey, you're going into town?
You need anything from town?
I was going to say, are you going all the way into town?
Yes.
Grove.
Yes.
Yeah, we need to figure out something to eat for supper, so I don't have to worry about it.
Okay. What do you want?
I don't know. Think about it and call me in a little while.
Well, I don't think that Cafe will know what I'm wanting if I say I don't know.
Just think about it on your way to town and call me, and by then I will have thought about it.
Okay.
Yay, I don't have to cook. You rock, bad boy.
Huh?
You rock.
Okay.
Okay. He has to change clothes because he's full of cow mushrooms. No, he trying to stiff the propane guy out of free propane. Now he's got to drive all the way back to town. You guys, that's like a 40-mile round trip. Oh well. And I'm not even on camera, so you guys aren't seeing anything. I have been coloring these leaves while I was yakking. There isn't much in Grove to choose from for dinner, though. I might have him bring home Brahms. I love Brahms chicken strips. If you guys don't have Brahms, you're missing out. She wants filet mignon with béarnaise sauce. Yeah. That would be good, actually. I like filet. Actually, we might end up going to the steakhouse tomorrow when we're in Joplin. That's one of the things we typically do when we go to the big city to shop, is go in and have a nice dinner. Because by the time I get home, I'm tired. I'm tired of people is what I am. And tomorrow's going to be worse near Christmas. Oh. Alright, I'm just trying to see all the different places I might want the green. I'll end up getting it out again because I've already used 3, 4, 5. I've already used like 6 colors. Oh, you're going out to dinner tonight. Lucky you, Jan. I like when dinner is brought to me where I can eat something warm in my own house. What I really wish is somebody would come and cook for me. I'd rather have a home-cooked meal in my own house. Like he gets every night. See, little areas like this, I don't think it pays to do them with Neocolor 2, honestly, or any kind of paintbrush. I think you could do it faster with a pencil. But now that I've already done it, I don't want to have to match the colors, so there you go. Alright, I think I'm going to add purple to the mix, and all the unusual shapes and stuff will be purple. Which purple? I like both of these, but I think I'm going to use this one. Yeah, I'm not a fan of dressing up to go out. I really am not. I'd rather just have somebody bring me anything. Janis Joplin? Yeah. Joplin is my favorite city to shop in. Well, it's the closest, so closest equals favorite. Alright, all these little, like, dewdrop or paisley shapes I think are going to be purple. I like this shade of purple. It's more, I don't know, lilac, lavender, something like that. Again, I could probably color these as fast as I could paint them. And I'm going outside the lines, which means I'm going to have to do the background in a darker color. So I think I'm going to quit worrying about being outside the line, being inside the lines, and like that stuff, I'll draw that in with a pen later, an opaque pen. Because all this little ancillary stuff, I'm doing them all purple. Except the hearts. I'll do the hearts. Probably come back and do them in the pink. And if I goof up, I don't care. I guess I could move some of this junk, you know? I got too much junk around here. My throat is very, very dry. So, Jen, are you all ready for Christmas? And I think I'm gonna, oops, sorry again. I'm gonna use some of the light blue and dark blue up here. You know, Eileen says she doesn't like Walmart's, that they're dirty stores. I think it depends entirely on where you are. If you're over here, I mean, I don't like Walmart because there's just too many people and I don't like people, but like over here where we're kind of close to the headquarters, or if you ever went to the Walmarts over in the Bentonville, whatever area, you have never seen nicer stores anywhere. And even the ones like here, they're fairly clean. They're pretty darn clean. They take care of them. Now, the one in Port Isabel, Texas, OMG. And the older one in Brownsville, oh, I have never seen such filth in my life. And in the parking lot, too. But the thing about that is, there is absolutely no place else to shop. Like, the other grocery store that's nearby smells like dead meat. I mean, it's disgusting. So you have no choice. But used to be you could pretty much depend on getting a good deal at Walmart. That is so not true anymore. You really have to watch. They opened a new one. It stayed clean about a week. That's pitiful. That is just pitiful. Over here, boy, I don't know if they think the management is going to walk in at any minute of the day or what. They are pretty darn clean. I will say that. Of course, this time of year, I think every place is a mess. I think people are just pigs. We get in some pretty interesting conversations in chat. And then the poor overseas people, they probably have no clue what we're even talking about because they don't have the same places. Just catching up on chat. Trying to stay in frame. This is looking so boring, but by the time I fill it in, with colored pencils and stuff, I think it'll be okay. I'm liking parts of it already, so. But I may be totally wasting my time because really all I want is that Life is Good banner. Where'd Laura go? Laura is being like uber quiet. Laura, are you still here? Yeah, see, I just went outside the lines really bad that time, so. You're making fried rice. Brown the rice in butter. Add chicken noodle soup and water till all the water is absorbed. Huh. I've never heard of it that way. Thanks, Laura. Okay, you are here, Laura. Oh, Jen, that sounds delicious. She's saying after you do that, stir fry some capsicum, which I don't know what that is, celery, bacon, and egg, and add to rice mixture. Oh, yum. I love fried rice. I really do. Like fried rice a lot, a lot. I like any kind of Chinese, though. Alright, it's 3:30. I guess Jean really is not waking up. Maybe she'll sleep till morning. You think? I got real quiet there, didn't I? I was just thinking about bronze chicken strips and if that's really what I want for dinner. Alright, you guys, I'm going to sneeze here in a minute. I'm warning you now. Hey, sorry. They're still talking food. I suppose I started it when I told Robert to pick up dinner, huh? I don't know. I'm not crazy about pages that have a lot of little elements like this, to be honest. Because really, all I wanted was that life is good. For real. Oh, there's Jean. Okay, Jean. Time for you to take over, bad girl. I'm about done here. I gotta get thinking about supper. And did you have a nap? We didn't really. Well, we kind of tried to wake you up, but then the others told us you probably needed your sleep. So we let you sleep. But I'm happy to let you go on and do your deal because I know you've got Christmas projects that you need to be working on. I have no Christmas projects, but I do need to go check the mail and see if any Christmas cards came of people that I forgot. And then I will work on this. I don't know if I'll get it done by next Monday, but by next Monday I'll be able to move in my new book. I'm so excited to move into my new book. Alright, ladies. Are you guys ready to go over to Jean's? Jean's or Jean's? Not plural, singular Jean. You ready to get crack-a-lackin'? Do you want to see my box finished, Jean? Alright, here you go. I'll show you, Jean. That little cereal box that I started with now is my handy dandy Neocolor 2 box. I'm loving it. I am loving it. So, there you go. It got done. Yeah, tell her that, Jean. Don't act all innocent, Eileen. And then I was just doing this to kill time. So I will finish at least this center portion of it to go in my book. I'll show you my cool brand new book again because it won't ever look like this. Suzanne! Hey, enough of that. Okay, this will be my new book for 2017. This will turn into this beast. So, look at it's too big to even fit in its cover now. So, yeah. I'm excited to move into my new book. So this will be the first page of my new book. Life is good. So let's go over and harass Jean for a while. Yeah, Carrie would love the box with the map on it. Yep. Yep, she would. I miss Carrie. I don't know where she's been. You just work on the calendar pages, Jean. You need to get it done. You know, you're traveling Wednesday. Alright, get producer all set up. Gives you ladies a chance to go visit the potty people. and I will see you over there. And I will continue to work on this. So, thanks for coming. I will see you next Monday for sure. And who knows, maybe before that. Never know. Well, no, not before that, because Christmas is Sunday. Yeah, you will not see me before next Monday. I promise you, I'm too busy. So, YouTube viewers, thank you. If you get a chance, come to a live stream. It's a lot of fun. So, thanks, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.